Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC and why AMC has actually been making a comeback. And where do I think AMC is actually going to go from here? But before I start the video, guys, please make sure to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So that being said, let's get started with the video. So as we can see, AMC today down only about 1.49%, but over the week up about 9.69%. Which is pretty good, making a little bit of a comeback from what we saw last week. Looking at the 1 month chart, still down 30.80% of its value, but we see here last week, this thing did get as low as $31. So the fact that it's now sitting again at $42.50 just goes to show the resilience of the apes, that people do truly think that AMC is going to continue to grow. A lot of big time investors are still adding positions to AMC because they truly do think it is going to go higher. And to the fact that, like I said before, AMC is so volatile and so explosive that it does not have trouble, growing or making up percentages. Like, for example, yesterday we saw that AMC was up over 20%. The fact that it has this explosiveness, it's not very difficult for AMC to be able to come back in the windworks and be able to make a recovery. But with all this new price action that we've been getting from AMC and the revisitation of the volatility and the volume in itself, we definitely see that, the shorts are probably getting scared. And why is that? Because, the shorts still do have to cover their short positions. They have not covered yet. And the fact that they see that AMC is now being bought up again, the fact that the stock is going back up as well is definitely going to put them in kind of a scare mode. And the shorts still do have to cover. And this is just kind of part of the whole market we've been seeing over the last couple of months, that, we see that these hedge funds, people shorting AMC stock, are taking advantage of the market condition that we've been seeing. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we could see, that the stock market over the last couple of weeks has not been doing too well. This is probably just due to the fact that we have a new strain of COVID that's kind of running around a little bit. Generally speaking, ever since COVID, the markets have been super sensitive. And also to the fact that, hedge funds take advantage of the fear in the market, and they continue to short the market, pushing stocks like AMC downward. So they saw that AMC was on a decline. So what they went ahead and did was continue to grow new short positions in AMC stock, hoping, okay, this is the final time. We're going to push AMC stock down back to $8, $7. But like I said, people take the advantage, people take the opportunity and buy the dip on AMC all the time. And we've actually had some good news with AMC stock as well. So entertainment CEO Adam Aron has basically been named CEO, which is awesome. And or he's been named as chairman, which is awesome. That also goes to show, that's some really good news. And he has earned the loyalty of the apes. And seeing that AMC also is forming a bunch of bullish patterns on all of its charts, it is propped up for recovery, and even saying it, kind of from a bigger perspective, that AMC is probably most likely going to make a recovery. And we have a lot of big time analysts, even Jim Cramer himself, saying you need to basically, that the boomers need to find themselves like a trust fund, just because, don't short AMC stock, because even Jim Cramer knows, and he's like one of my favorite analysts because he's pretty open and honest about the market situation and what kind of goes on around in that specific sense. Saying that, even being on the short side of things is not a very good idea, because we've seen what's happened over the last 5 to 6 months when it comes to AMC and GameStop. The explosive run-up we have, we'll take a look at the 1 year chart we see here at the beginning of June, up to $62.55. That's pretty good, to say the least. And to see that, a lot of these big time hedge funds who were shorting the stock probably lost a lot of money shorting AMC and GameStop back in January when GameStop almost hit $500. So the fact that Jim Cramer is saying, now is probably not a good idea to short AMC stock because it's probably going to end up biting you in the butt, just goes to show that there's a lot of big time people out there who also believe the same way about AMC. So what's my overall price prediction for the week of AMC? Well, I hope by the end of the week that AMC can close above $50. Like I said, all we need is just another 20% day from AMC stock for it to be able to close above $20. Do I think this is possible? Absolutely. Like I said yesterday, AMC was up about 20 to 25%. So realistically speaking, on paper, the fact that now the hedge funds are probably getting scared, the fact that they have to cover their short positions, and there's the fact that there's a huge amount of people buying call options. And I've been saying this since, day one, that ever since AMC stock started to fall, it's not like people ever gave up hope on AMC in general, because if we took a look at the buy orders, they were outweighing the sell orders by huge margins. People were still buying the stock, people were still buying the dip on the stock, but these big time hedge funds continued to push the stock down in fear, leading people to believe that there was actually a massive sell-off happening, but there was actually no sell-off at all. So what is the future of AMC stock here? Well, I've said this, time and time again. I still do think that AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. I do know this because, these hedge funds do eventually have to cover their short positions and all the stocks that they're borrowing. I don't really think they have a choice in that matter. So we are definitely going to see a volatile couple of weeks ahead of us as hedge funds continue to push the stock down as much as possible, and as retail traders and apes continue to buy up the stock. Like I said, the interest never left AMC stock in itself. People are still interested in the stock. People are still buying up the stock as well. And so we see that from the bigger perspective that, no one really gave up on AMC. And the fact that there's a lot of big time analysts who are buying AMC stock, and big time analysts saying that right now, hedge funds, it's not a very good idea to be shorting stocks like AMC, because this is most likely going to blow up in a lot of people's face, especially people who are shorting the stock, because we see how much short float percentage that AMC does, which I believe is around 18 to 20%. And the fact that the shorts have not covered their position, anything that pushes the stock price even higher is definitely going to play a huge part in AMC's long-term growth. But like I said, stock market not doing too well because of this whole new D strain we got of COVID-19. And hedge funds took advantage of this, and they continued to push the stock down. But I know that right now the hedge funds are getting scared, and the fact that they do still have to cover their short positions. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC. Do you guys think AMC is going to hit $1,000? If you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.